Leslie Weilbacher. Right. I graduated from the U of O last June. I grew up saying that I was visually impaired, but it's I'm actually more comfortable just saying that I'm blind now, even though I still have a little sight, and some people will say, well, blind means totally blind. You're either blind or you're sighted, and it's not really the case. It's easy to say that it's an invisible issue, but it really isn't. There's a great statistic out there that says everybody will spend 12 years of their lives with some form of a disability. Everybody, I really think, knows someone with a disability, has a relative with a disability. We are the largest minority. And we're a cross minority. Disability touches every other group you can possibly name. And yet it's not spoken about. It's still the, don't bring attention to the poor, unfortunate wretches. It's the, and I'm not sure why that is.
My name is Anna Eve Keenan. I am studying journalism/advertising at the University of Oregon. I would say it's implicit discrimination. It's not like anybody wakes up in the morning and goes, hey, I'm wondering if Annie's really going to be able to do the homework assignment I gave her today. And a lot of it comes from saying, I'm hard of hearing, or I have a person with a disability. There's a lot of stigma that goes with that.
I'm Hillary Gertis, Senior Director of Disability Services. I mean, I think a lot of people see somebody, say, who's blind, and they'll grab their arm, or my husband's totally blind, for example, and so I'll be sitting in a restaurant, and they'll always ask me what he wants, and that's not really, it's an attitude, an assumption. It's not even conscious, I don't think, in a lot of people.
I often will have people speak slowly and loudly to me, because blind equals slow mental capacity and apparently hard of hearing as well.
And the speech therapy thing, I didn't agree with it in the first place. I didn't, even at the age of 8, I didn't think I needed speech therapy, and yet they were pulling me out of class, making me sit in a small classroom, and then telling me that I was not pronouncing my B's correctly, I was not pronouncing my D's correctly, and how could anybody in the world ever understand me if I didn't learn how to fix all of that? And I mean, I fought against that. I said I speak fine, everybody can understand me, and if nobody can understand me, then that's their problem, not mine.
It helps if you can look across a table and make eye contact and smile at a person and then engage in conversation, which is something that I really can't do. Oftentimes I would have to wait until someone approached me, or just be really loud and go up to someone and engage first, which I wasn't always comfortable doing. I got CAMI my senior year of high school because I wanted a higher level of independence. It did increase some level of accessibility as far as people's attitudes, because they'd look at the dog and understand and just offer to help.
I transferred to the U of O, and for about a year, like, trying to find anybody to talk to. Like, I was searching online, I was going through disability services, is there anybody I can talk to? And I was not having very much luck. The Accessibility Student Union, of which I'm the executive board member for, along with 3 other people, is a student group that was started recently, probably within the last 4 years or so. And it was created to fill a void that was absent on the U of O campus. Because if you needed accommodation in your classroom, or if you needed accommodations to attend public lectures that was hosted by the university, you could go to Disability Services and they would help you with your academic accommodations. They don't cover the social aspect of it, which is what this group was created to address. people with disabilities, but really like disability services, to do a little bit more as far as social things go. Like, we would really like to see a mentoring program. We would really like to see maybe a residence hall for people with disabilities, or just some sort of support group, something, anything that is not just strictly academic. And to be fair, they do offer those, but for very specific
But
groups.
there's always a need for more kind of global institution-wide advocacy and understanding that disability is a part of the campus diversity and is a very important component of the whole fabric of diversity of the campus.